Have you ever caught yourself talking you out of your own dreams?
Hi, it's the Morning Reflections brought to you by Morning Cup of Tea with Jayla.
There was a time I used to get in my own way. Not because the world said I couldn't. Yeah, you will have some people, whispering negative thoughts in your mind, but that wasn't it. No, it wasn't that. I just believed that I couldn't. I didn't believe well in myself. I used to doubt myself a lot, constantly. I'll start something, then stop halfway, wondering if I was even good enough to finish. That voice in my head was always louder than the truth. Are you good enough? Are you sure you're good enough? People will laugh at you. It would whisper, what if you fail? What if you embarrass yourself? People are going to laugh at you. What do you think you're doing? You think this thing you're doing is rubbish, show. You better just stop. And Jennifer would listen. I would listen to that voice, unfortunately. For a long time, I mistook that fear for caution. I was always afraid, but to me, the excuse was, I'm trying to be careful. Indeed. But it was really self-sabotage, dressed as being realistic. Look, over time, for a very long time, anyway, now, I've learned to catch myself. We still go through self-doubt. There's nobody that doesn't, experience self-doubt at one point or the other. But man, at this time of my life, I've learned to catch myself. When that familiar whisper tries to creep in, I pause, I breathe, and I remind myself that I have come too far to keep doubting who I have become. Look, self-doubt steals more than your confidence. It steals opportunities. I can't imagine the number of opportunities that I lost because I wasn't sure of myself, because I was afraid to take up those opportunities, because I felt those opportunities were bigger than me. I was not good enough for them. It steals your joy. It steals your peace, because every time you're battling in your mind about the same thing, can I do it? Can I not do it? It steals connections. All because we convince ourselves we are not ready. It is better to try and fail than not to try at all. And so, here's what I've learned. Confidence isn't waiting for the fear to go away. No, because the fear might never go away. It is showing up anyway. Whether you're nervous, whether you're not sure, you're unsure, whether you're uncertain, with that shaky voice and all, just show up. And so, if you're listening to this today, and you have been, at one point or the other doubting yourself, maybe it's time to talk back to that voice. Own your voice. Talk back to that voice. Remind it of who you are. Remind it of everything you have survived. Remind it of how far you've come. Because you are enough. And you will always be. You have always been, and you will always be.